The Dubai Criminal Court has sentenced a maid to 1 year in prison for assaulting her female employer. The accused will be deported after serving her sentence. You make me feel like taking this on a full-time job. Like you make me wanna do YouTube full-time, and I am just giving you that promise that I'm going to deliver as much as you expect of me. Now, if you've been a part of this family for quite some time now, you would realize that sounding caution to everyone out there before making the move to travel to see greener pastures has been a part of me since I started this channel. Now, lots of people think I am here to deceive people or to veer their intentions of the, of traveling to see greener pastures. No, that is not what I am here to do. If I was here to deceive anybody, I could have done it in a different way, okay? Because lots of people out there contact me trying to find out or figure out if I could help them to travel from Ghana or wherever, whichever African country they are in, to UAE, Qatar, wherever you can think of. All I tell them is I have no idea and I have nobody to help them out, because I don't have any intentions of lying to people or luring people into places they don't really want to be. This is why I've taken it upon myself to give or sound words of caution, or to tell people what is really on the ground or situations on the ground wherever they want to travel to. If you have any kind of temper issues or you have anger issues back home, do not travel to the Middle East or any of the Arab countries, because trust me, most of the people you are coming to work for are either younger than you are, or they could be your younger sisters, or could be your age mates, but that does not mean that you are playmates. You understand? They still remain your employers, no matter what, or no matter how young or younger they are than you. This is one thing you should bear in mind. You are coming into a society where they have different cultures, they have different upbringings, they have different, lifestyle, way of life and stuff like that. Lots of people here don't even recognize older people, like aged people, as aged, because everybody calls anybody by their names. Unlike Africa, where you call a bigger brother brother or a bigger sister sister. No, it doesn't happen that way here. So if you are Kofi, everybody who sees you, be that person a younger person or a bigger person, an older person, they call you by your name. And sometimes the way they talk to you is kind of irritating, especially when you meet a family that has lower or least respect for the color that you are from. You understand? And this is one thing. They have employed you, and by so doing, they think they've bought you, because they pay huge sums of money to that agent that is coming for you from whichever African country that you are in. So automatically you've been bought. This is what most of the girls who communicate with me tell me, that I had an issue with my madam, I had an issue with my boss, and they told me that they bought me, they have authority, they have power over me and stuff like that. This is what is really happening. People don't call you to tell you their problems, and you have no idea what is really happening on the grounds. They call me each and every day. People do tell me their stories. They tell me what they are going through and things they hear in their ears. I've been the ear, I've been the mouthpiece, but it seems people still don't understand what I am trying to do here. Another African sister has got herself into trouble. Now, like I was saying earlier, if you have any kind of temper issues, if you have anger problems back home, it is better you do not travel at all, because once you make the move, try to put each and every anger issue that you have back home. Because one fan to it here, you will travel to wherever you are going to, and you might land yourself in trouble or in bigger issues that you don't or you least expect. So it's better you stay back home and work, do whatever you are doing there. That will save you, save you from lots of things. Now, that is what has really happened. The Dubai Criminal Court has sentenced a maid to 1 year in prison for assaulting her female employer. According to the case details, a Gulf national had filed a police report stating that she had been beaten by her maid during an argument. She said that the maid hit her, pulled her by the hair until she fell to the ground and broke her finger during the assault. The victim added that she called her children for help before they separated the maid from her. The African maid was arrested after the family called the police, while the female employer was taken to the hospital for treatment. The forensic laboratory report showed that the victim sustained injuries including a broken finger and bruises on different parts of the body due to the assault. The accused will be deported after serving her sentence. If you think you are old enough to take care of yourself, or you don't want to be under any sort of pressure, Charlie, it's better you stay back home, stay wherever you are, because once you leave your territory, once you leave your comfort zone, once you leave your country, trust me, you are a servant. Every worker is a servant. You are serving your boss, and with that being said, you have to give due respect to that boss who is bossing you. You understand? Just imagine, there are lots of people here who employ people who are much older than them. The fact that you are older than your boss does not mean that he or she cannot control you. It's their business. They are paying you for it, and you need to do what they want you to do. Get things right. You understand? Most people come here being arrogant, showing arrogance to their bosses, and they think that, oh, my boss cannot do anything to me. Yes, they cannot do anything to you, but ask yourself, have you had any kind of promotion ever since you entered into that company or that job or that house that you are in? Have you ever had any kind of salary hike? Like, has your salary ever been increased in any way or form? These are petty things that people look up to before employing you. These are petty things that people look up to before, trying to, promote you in whichever field you find yourself. So ask yourself, have you been able to achieve anything when you started that kind of job that you are doing now? You understand? So it's a lot of things. She's done it. Now she's going to spend about 1 year in prison, after which she's going to be deported back to her home country. And one painful thing is they put it there, an African brother. Like, they wouldn't mention the nationality. Even though they wouldn't mention the nationality, the continent is still at stake. Until we are able to prove them wrong, until we are able to prove to people that we are not as bad as they think we are, it is still going to continue like this. It is still going to be like this. All we have to do is to prove people wrong, be of good behavior, and then do the right things at the right times. You understand? Being of a bad behavior and expecting people to respect you is going to be something very controversial. Respect is reciprocal. If you give it back, they are going to give it back to you. Sometimes there are people who don't really give you respect, even if you give them respect. But the point is, remain in your lane. Just be as good as you want to be. Be as good as you can be. You are supposed to work for them. This is the main reason why they are bringing you into the country or wherever you find yourself. They pay for your boarding pass, they pay for your visa, they pay for your residency, they pay everything that you are supposed to earn in the country. So you have to put that thing in mind and then do as they tell you to do. Other than that, you would always find yourself in hot soup. You find yourself problems each and every time. Understand? So this is the bit I wanted to share with you today. Like, seriously, she's going back home after serving her jail terms. What is it going to be of benefit to you? Like, you come somewhere to seek greener pastures, and at the end of the day, you get, jailed for assaulting your boss. Like, it's insane. You don't do that. It is not done anywhere. Even if your boss was wrong, you are in a different world altogether. You are in a different world. You can't assault your boss. You can't beat your boss up. No, it is not done. Even in our own community, in our own country, in our own continent, it is not done that way. You understand? So if you have issues with your boss, you settle it amicably. Sometimes I admire most of these ladies on TikTok because, even if they have problems with their boss, they go on their knees and apologize. Even though the boss was wrong, you just apologize just to make peace. Once you have peace in the house, you are going to be able to do everything you want to do. Once you have no peace, you wouldn't be allowed, you wouldn't be given a peace of mind to do whatever you want to do in the house. You understand? So this is the little I want to share with you. Just be of good behavior. Learn to be comport yourself. It doesn't matter what they put you through. I know lots of the girls or the ladies go through a lot. I know lots of people go through hell in their homes. But after serving that term, if you think that house is not good for you, you just cancel and leave. Or you call the office from which you were employed and then tell them the situation you are in and then leave. Don't fight your bosses. You are not in your country. You are not in your continent. Even in your country, it is not allowed to fight your boss. You understand? So don't adopt that kind of behavior and be like you are the boss. No, oh yes, sir, you are always going to be in trouble. Yeah, so that's it. My name remains Kofi Techi as always, and I am most grateful to have you here with me. If you haven't subscribed yet, do well to hit on that subscribe button, and then like this video if you do, and then share the links. Let people understand that we are giving lots of education and information here so that they can join the family and then raise it together. Most thanks to each and everyone out here. If this is your first time joining the family, I thank you so much for your support to this channel. I just love your support. I love everything you are doing for me. Seriously, the growth has been massive and we are almost there. You make me feel like taking this on a full-time job. Like you make me want to do YouTube full-time, and I am just giving you that promise that I'm going to deliver as much as you expect of me. Thanks for being with me on this one, and I just hope to see you on the next one.